Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. We are doing the last mission, the final episode of Far Cry Beyond. And let me go ahead and establish the caveat. First off, we are doing one major thing different from how you'll experience the campaign. Because we wouldn't actually be able to progress and show off every single character the way that we are. You see, you operate as a squad, and you have to spend your revive tokens in between sessions in order to swap characters out, use new health stats, and progress through the story. But I'm going to be honest, first off, I want to show you every single one of these players because they play really unique. For instance, this time
I have a sniper, which means that if I'm too close, I use a worst die, and if I'm farther away, if I'm 6 to 7 spaces away from my target, then I use the best die possible.
And I'm running with Pam Williams, who has a freaking shotgun. So we're going up close and merciless.
Yeah, and I'm going far away, bye-bye.
So we've shown you a hunter and his dog, we've shown you a vaulter, we've shown you a brawling guy with a baseball bat and a chain hook, and we've shown you someone with a power drill and an Uzi.
Oh, that's cool.
Which sounds pretty neat.
Yeah.
And the other caveat that I want to make, the other context for why we're doing it this way is not only to show you the characters, but also we've lost twice in the prologue mission. Like, we're diving into this. In the prototype copy we only have 1/4 of the total content of the base game. And we're sitting here on mission 2. Alex and I lost, and Sheer and I lost. Now, we were right close to the ending.
Yeah.
Alex and I lost early, and then redid it, granted with full health stats back in swinging, and we actually were able to just squeeze through these doors. So, you're jumping back in. Yeah. You've already seen this scenario.
I have. I know we have to get through these doors.
You know we have to get through the doors, but you haven't seen what's next. And you wanted to jump in for anything new that we opened.
I did.
All right.
Scene 2.
Do it.
Complete?
Mm-hmm. Go and read it.
You all rush through the door and barricade it to save you a couple seconds. As you run off to the motel in the distance, you hear one of the Soviets shouting something in Volnian and look at each other, shrugging it off. You ever wonder, Boris Pants, how come the foreign bad guy always speak English in the movies? What do we do, Reyes? Pam panics, ignoring the question. We can't run. They'll be coming for us. No, they won't. The entire diner explodes behind you. What? There was a bomb there?
Keep reading.
What?
Out loud.
The entire diner explodes behind you and you stop and you look at the scene. Oh my gosh! It worked! Kamiko bursts out crying in relief. I put a pipe bomb in that goddamn jukebox. Kid, I think I'm starting to like you, commends Hunter, while the diner goes up in flames. No one exits the building. This shouldn't be that satisfying. And you don't get to call me kid, by the way. That was reckless, kid, says Pam. I'm impressed. Everybody shut up for a second. Reyes gestures at everyone to quiet down. With the music finally gone, you notice something you had not before. There's noise coming from the motel. A couple hundred feet from the station, the rundown motel seems to be buzzing with activity. From where you are, you hear some crashes, some gunshots. As you move closer, you hear voices, some pleading, some half-whispering orders. You check that everyone is there, take a deep breath, and kick the front door open. What? Oh, unseal envelope 904.
And I assume we are changing scenes, so I'm going to go ahead and start popping things off the board. Yeah, so that's what happens when you run through that final door, Shira. Now, Alex and I learned as we were playing, and don't worry, people, we gave you overviews in the other videos. I'll give you a quick one once we actually get this next scene set up.
Can I have the knife, please?
So that you can follow along. What we figured out was that cover is very important, and using your abilities to do things like maneuver, jump over people, vault. This game really encourages a high level of movement on the table. So, as she pops that open, let me go ahead and give you a quick overview of what we're doing.
None of my movements ever give me that much, though.
You'll see. And jump back to the other episodes if you want a more in-depth dive. So, Far Cry is going to be a game that involves simultaneous movement, meaning we're both going to be playing our actions kind of at the same time, going through a sequence of events and interacting things here on the board. That looks bad. This game's taking a bit of a twist. We'll show that in just a second.
That's insane.
Okay, so the core concept of the game is you're going to be running with a squad of characters. You're going to be playing one specific character yourself with unique weapons, unique stunts, and unique abilities, along with items that you can collect along the way. On your turn, you're going to spend your movement points to activate those stunts, fire those weapons, and move around the board. You have reaction cards that give you split-second movement, and because this is simultaneous, there's no takes-backsies. So you might end up making a mistake, moving into an area, or getting in someone's way, and that, well, you can't redo it. But you also might be able to fire a shotgun at a big box and have someone kick them out from behind cover just in time for the bullets to ricochet into their chest. And good, happy accidents also can't be changed. After you've taken your actions on the main board, the enemies will attack. They've got a simple AI system that works basically around a squad moving based on how much health they have left. So each member of the squad will look at their AI stack and move according to that, well, data, right? Targeting usually the weakest player, moving to hide behind cover, and rolling dice to resolve hits. All your weapons, both melee, ranged, and long distance or offhand, are going to be rolled on a series of different dice. These dice have escalating hits, meaning that the better dice you roll, the more likely you are to collide or not. If you happen to be behind cover, you'll roll a shield dice that could block all hits in association, and this is going to be a legacy-style game. So as we open packages, unveil stories, add stickers to the book, we're going to be changing the game that we're playing. Already, we've incorporated something like 15 new loot cards into our various decks, some new reaction cards, upgrades and mods for each one of our weapons. Like, for instance, you have a sniper rifle, but you also have a mod from last scenario, Shira.
Oh. The Shark Tooth?
Yes.
Sniper mod. On hit, roll the black die. If successful, deal a critical hit. That's cool.
Yeah, not too bad, right?
No, not too bad.
Okay, what are we facing, though? Okay, so we just flipped open this board, which is a Mutant Brigadier. I did not expect this game to turn into a zombie.
I did not either.
Apocalypse
New
style
content.
game.
This is the Motel Nebraska.
Okay.
1 game board, the Motel. 1 poison barrel token, 20 poison markers, enemy gear card, enemy board. It's a mutated Brigadier.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It sounds like a boss.
Flesh turret markers and 1 venom marker.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pump this out. You gonna take a look at him?
Yeah. Do you know me or what?
I do know you. Ooh.
Oh, look at him.
I love him. He's amazing.
Look at him. He's got an eye, mouth, a gaping maw, middle of his belly.
Ooh, yeah, he does. He's like a Brigadier antelope.
Okay. Where does he start? Is that him?
Yeah,
that's him. He starts over here.
Looks like we might need to set him on fire. I'm not sure. Or this fungus.
Open box
That looks like
911.
fungus.
Set the Motel game board at the center of the table. Reshuffle the 2 loot decks and the reaction
I've done
deck.
that.
Okay, set the Mutated Brigadier alongside the other enemy boards and all its behavior cards. Use the map to place all figures and tokens. Each player draws up to 3 reaction cards. Read the enclosed rules sticker and add it to the rulebook. I handed that to you right here.
So go ahead and add the barrel and add the other people around the board. So let's see what we have. The added rule is going to be move a barrel. Move an adjacent barrel to another space adjacent to you. Send a barrel rolling. Move an adjacent barrel in the direction opposite of you until it encounters an obstacle, i.e. an occupied space. And let's figure out where this fits in. There's going to be 108. So or 802, yeah. Context action. So if we're next to a barrel, we can interact with that barrel by moving it to one space or by rolling it. Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind.
I didn't hear you.
Okay.
Say that again.
If we're next to a barrel, we can use a context action to...
What are the barrels?
That's going to be that... No, the barrel's going to be that big green thing. Yep.
Okay. There's only one of them on the board.
Yeah. You can use a context action to roll it or push it. And I assume we have to get it somewhere.
Okay. No, it just says defeat all the enemies. That's all we have to do.
I assume the barrel does something.
We start right here and here.
Okay. We are adding...
Oh, there's loot. There's loot in this one. Can you... Start.
This guy has a bad AI deck. I'm not excited about this. Are there dogs in this one?
Yeah.
There are dogs?
Yeah.
Great. So we're facing everyone is what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. So we have Flesh Turret. For each gained Flesh Turret marker, attack the farthest player. We have Tentacles. On hit, inflict, impair. So these are going to be the 2 weapons that go next to him here.
He doesn't sound the greatest.
No, I'm going to be honest, not the greatest. I'm going to leave his AI here in front of me, actually. There's my character, because I want to be able to process it. So, we have Devour, Hunger, Mutant Brigadier. Okay.
I need 2 puppies, please. Green and yellow. I've been using green and yellow.
So, if he is 0 through 7 health, he's going to attack using the Flesh Turret, if available. Target the closest, healthiest player. If not adjacent, rush towards them. While moving, check Hunger. Attack target with Tentacles, if able. Okay. Then we're going to have 8 through 15. Attack using Flesh Turret, if available. Target the closest, least healthy player. If not adjacent, rush towards them. While moving, check hunger. Attack target with tentacles if able. Hunger. If adjacent to an enemy or a poison barrel while moving, roll a yellow. If successful, it activates Devour 1 and ends its turn. If not, it keeps moving. Devour 1. Interrupt. Leap to the closest, healthiest, highest ranked enemy. Heal equal to the enemy's current HP. Activate Devour. Devour 2. Remove the enemy and gain the Adapt marker. K10, Prowit, gain +1 movement. Gunner, gain a Flesh Torrent. Brigadier, gain a +1. Poison Barrel, gain Venom 1.
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna run him.
Yeah, this is terrifying.
Ready for me to read the Motel Nebraska?
This is not good. Objective, defeat all enemies to win, then open envelope 908.
It's right over here.
What do you mean defeat all enemies to win? This is terrifying.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Motel Nebraska. The inside of the motel is a shadow of its former self. Looking around, you see torn down walls, barricaded windows, stained carpets. Most importantly, there are lots of bodies lying on the floor, some fresh and others less so. A last bastion of Soviets are busy packing rows of vials and cheap boxes and fleeing the motel through the fire exit. "Hey, assholes!" Pam shouts, cocking her gun. "Where do you think you're going?" The Soviets stop what they're doing, raising their hands. One of the brigadiers reaches for his gun, prompting Pam to shoot at the ceiling. "Don't remember asking you to move, mate." Near the back of the room, one of the panicked Soviets attempts to run, fumbles, and trips on the box he was busy packing. It rips open. Its contents break and spill onto his flesh. He looks at his comrades in visible terror, then at you, mumbling something. He is obviously panicked. "You," Hunter shouts, pointing at the woman in a medical blouse. "Go help him." The woman is hesitant, even under the threat of Hunter's gun. She pauses for an interminable instance, and finally moves carefully towards her comrade. Suddenly, in the span of a couple seconds, the man's body contorts uncontrollably. His words escalate to an ungodly scream, which fades into a guttural sigh. The strained mass falls to the ground lifeless. Then, with an indescribable tendril, it immediately grabs the woman and opens a gaping maw, stuffing her inside so quickly she can barely emit a scream. You all stare in horror, speechless, while the thing slowly gets back up and turns towards you. You almost perceive a cruel grin beneath the distorted shape that was once its face.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I need to understand what poison is, or venom is. Because if he eats the barrel, he's going to get venom. Each of your attacks gains on hit inflict poison. What is poison? Poison. The affected character places a poison marker on their status area. As long as it is there, they take 1 damage at the end of each of their turns. We cannot let him eat the barrel.
We are over here. Oh, this barrel?
Yes, that barrel.
He's over there.
Yes, he's going to be running towards us and consuming people as he comes. And the more people he consumes, the better off he does.
Oh.
I assume
for us.
though, we need to get the barrel to the end of the room, though, because this is also a puzzle, right?
Yeah.
That's my thought. Oh, that's not good. This is not good.
Shall we start taking stuff out?
I mean, we've got actions, so...
I'm running forward.
You gonna go ahead and grab that
3.
item? Alright, which item deck are you pulling? Attack or defense?
Attack.
What'd you grab?
Dynamite. Pick any space in the room. Deal 2 damage to all units in 1 space radius around it.
Oh, you gotta save it for him.
Yeah.
You gotta save it for him. That's big, though. I guess I'm gonna start running forward as well, then. 1, 2, 3.
And then I have...
And I'm gonna use a context action.
Oh, hang
go
on.
ahead.
Where was I? I was 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be far away from my weapon.
You've already moved, though. This is
1. Can I reach him?
Yeah. Well, no. You're passing through... let's see here. Middle to middle. I think you can reach him, and I don't think he's gonna be blocked. So go ahead and do that.
I think... Does this not block it?
No, because he has to be adjacent to it to block it.
Okay. I could shoot over it.
Well,
that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
He has to be adjacent to it.
I'm looking at my super jump. Can only be used if adjacent to an ally. Move or elevate to any unoccupied space in the 3 space radius. And jump over 1 adjacent cover and land on the opposite side only if it's available. Cool. Alright, I'm shooting at him. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away. I don't get to roll green, but I do get to roll orange, which is better than the red. I miss.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move this barrel here, just creating a bit of a blockade there.
Yeah.
And then, because I can also push it and roll it directly up there if when the time allows. And then I'm going to go ahead and fire my shotgun, which is going to be a yellow, looking for a hit. If I hit, I have to roll defense for the dog. Dog is going to not have any defense, so we're going to go ahead and deal a directed 2 damage straight there to the pup. Those can stay there because they're... You see?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have any other actions. Can't do any of my special moves. I have overclock. Ready one of your weapons. Your next attack will deal +1 damage. Ready one of your weapons. I'm going to use an overclock. It's not time to use an overclock. I'm going to save those for him.
All right.
Okay, I think we're acting with everyone now. So
you and I are both
we
next
start
to cover.
with the highest rank. He is going to start. Attack using a flesh turret if available. He currently does not have a flesh turret because he is going to gain... Right now, I believe he only has tentacles because he hasn't consumed what he needs for a flesh turret yet.
Okay.
So, go ahead, target the closest, healthiest player, which is going to be closest, healthiest is me.
Okay.
Well, no, you're the closest. You're the closest, healthiest. You're both that. If we were equal, you'd be the closest, not healthiest.
Okay.
So he's going to target you. He has a movement of 4, so go ahead and run him 4 spaces forward. He is stopping next to... he's stopping next to one of the brigadiers. So, if an enemy is... If adjacent to an enemy or a poison barrel while moving, roll this. Does that count?
No. Roll it.
Roll it. It's a hit every time. The dice are against us. If it's a hit, it activates Devour 1. Leap to the closest, healthiest, highest ranked enemy. Heal equal to the enemy's current HP. Activate Devour 2. So he leaps to the closest, healthiest, highest ranked enemy.
How far can he leap?
Sounds like he can leap anywhere. Closest, healthiest, highest ranked. Remove the enemy and gain... But it's enemy.
Oh, enemy.
It's the yellow guy.
Okay. He's right here anyways.
He leaps onto his space, I believe. Remove the enemy and gain the appropriate marker. If it's a brigadier, he's going to gain +1 damage. So grab a +1 damage token from over there.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So it's just going to pop on right here. Okay, so he's getting stronger. He's consuming people as he goes. Now we have to activate everyone else. Moving down here to the brigadiers. There is one general left over here.
Yeah.
He's going to try to move, so he's going to move 2 towards us. We have these guys. This guy will be able to fire at me. I have defense. So, yellow is a miss. This guy will be able to fire across at you. You also have defense. That is going to be a hit, but roll your blue. It's going to be a miss. Let's see if it doubles. It does not double.
How much is it?
So 2 damage. And then the dogs. Here's the problem. You're going to get targeted by both dogs. So you're going to get locked up really quickly.
Cool.
So dogs are going to move towards you. Both are able to roll a green. That is a hit. Can you dodge anything?
No.
Okay. And the second one, that's going to be 2 hits. 2 more damage coming to you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah.
And you are also inflicted with impair. So you're not going to be able to gain your movement points this next turn.
All right. Wonderful. It's the impair one.
Okay.
Right,
So
I'm gonna try to. If my target's within range 3, I have nothing melee.
yeah, I mean I'm going to help you. So I'm going to go ahead and move over, and I'm going to fire straight at that yellow dog's face with my shotgun, rolling a yellow die. That is going to be able to pop the skull
if
directly
he's adjacent,
off.
you roll a green instead.
Either way, I got a hit. The green's a more probable hit, but yes.
And
So
you add 1 extra damage.
Yep,
so it's
I
3
just
damage.
needed 2. I just needed 2 to pop his skull off. So I successfully do that. I'm going to overclock the gun
Okay.
to go ahead and fire at the next dog, which is going to be another hit
Did
for
you want to
3.
be adjacent to him?
Uh,
Because you can't deal the extra damage if you're not adjacent.
yeah, move me. Well, I didn't, so I was already rolling. So I'll deal 2 damage. It's one of those games where you got to make your actions and move forward. I have 2 movement
I'm gonna
left.
aim towards him with my orange die.
You're not going to try to take the dog off?
I roll a red die if I'm right next to him.
Okay.
I could.
I'm going to move... Well, I got this. I'm going to move 1 step forward.
I can't move.
Yep, you're good. I'm going to move 1 step forward, and then I'm going to do a... I can't move 1 step forward.
Do you have the dog or do you not have the dog?
I don't have the dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire at the dog then. Miss.
Miss. Here's the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4. This big guy is coming through.
Yeah.
I've got to go ahead and move one step forward. I'm going to block for you. This is...
I can switch places with an adjacent unit, but that doesn't help me. I can heal 2 HP, move one non-adjacent enemy 1 space closer to me.
You might...
Do I want to move him close and then do the dynamite here? He's coming anyways.
I guess you could. I'm not against it.
Okay.
You might kill the dog.
Deal this. Pick any space in the room, deal 2 damage to all units in 1 space radius around it. He takes 2 damage, dog.
Dog's dead.
Dog's dead.
Okay.
That's what I needed.
And he's going to take 2 damage. I still have a bad feeling about this, though.
He's so close to us.
Okay.
And the barrel. He's going to get to the barrel.
He's not going to the barrel right now, though.
I thought he wants the barrel.
Only if he runs adjacent to it. He's not targeting the barrel.
Okay.
That's going to be... I've got 1 movement left.
I already fired my weapon. I can't do anything else.
I think I'm going to... Man, I think I'm just going to taunt him with a rude gesture, so he's going to target me. No matter what, he's going to target me. Okay? That's the action sequence.
Oh, I'll heal. Okay.
That's the action sequence. Let's see what happens. So, attack using flesh turn if available. There's no flesh turn available.
He goes first.
Yeah. Target the closest, healthiest player. If not, adjacent, rush towards them. So he's going to move 4 spaces towards us. And let me check the keyword for rush, because rush looks like it's highlighted here. Keyword on rush is going to be the character spends their movement points pushing all characters in their way. If one or more characters must take push damage through this effect, they take as much damage as the spaces remaining in the caster's movement. Then the caster stops.
You move 2.
Okay.
You have more health. 3, 4.
Okay, so I'm going to take 2 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Now he is adjacent and he's going to attack with tentacles. So on a hit, inflict impair, which is not what I want. 1 green. On a hit, he inflicts impair. I have no way to dodge that, so I'm not getting my movement. But only 1 damage, so actually not
he has the extra damage. Did
not
you
terrible
take
at the moment. 2 damage.
it?
Okay. Let's go ahead and resolve. He's going to move 2 forward. Yep. The gunner is going to fire at you.
Yep.
Aiming a yellow. That's going to be a hit. Roll your defense die. It's going to be a miss. This gunner is going to fire at...
Probably...
me. Yeah, I'm still closest. That's a miss.
Okay.
Alright. And we're back up in the action round. So, I need you to get away and start firing at him. I have no movement, so you get your movement back.
I do.
I would go ahead and heal yourself if possible.
With my heal?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't want you knocked out, because I can't revive you.
Heal 2 HP, so I get 2 health back.
Yep.
Move the closest non-adjacent enemy 1 space closer to me. Just him, I believe, unless he's the closest.
He'd be the closest. Move him so he's still adjacent to me, though.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fire with my shotgun. Rolling a green die.
Cover 1 adjacent cover and land on the exact
opposite 3
side.
damage to him.
And this
and
one
let's
can only be used if adjacent to an ally.
Ready my weapon again, and let's do that one more time. 3 more damage to him.
2, 3. How far would I be from everyone if I was over here?
Yeah, not too far.
So then, 1, 2, 3.
You able to get down here behind this barrel?
1, 2.
You have Volt too, right?
3. I have Volt.
So what does Volt do?
Volt, jump over 1 adjacent cover and land on the exact opposite side, only if it's available.
So you could go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
But it doesn't actually help you here. I mean, being down there puts you at least in some defense area, so you can start sniping people.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 6 away.
Okay.
I'll snipe him with my green die, but he does get cover, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get cover.
Everyone's gonna get cover.
A hit.
A hit.
I'll roll defense for him. Check to see if it's doubled. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's doubled!
Okay, that's 6.
6 damage, you kill him.
Okay.
Nice. Amazing. Okay, I think that's a turn, though.
Yeah.
I did 6 damage on this guy. Like, he is up beyond the wound range now. He's up at 8. Okay, ready?
Oh, you helped. Awesome.
Yeah, I did some real damage. Okay, here. Mutant Brigadier. Attack using Flesh Turret if available. I don't think Flesh Turret is available because he needs to consume a gunner to gain a Flesh Turret.
He hasn't consumed a gunner yet.
Yeah, I don't think that's available yet. I could be playing that wrong, but I just see no context why I wouldn't be. Target the closest, least healthy player. So I am the closest player.
I have 5 health.
But you're not closer than me.
Okay.
So I'm the closest, least healthy player. He is currently adjacent to me. If not adjacent, then he's going to attack with tentacles if able. He has his tentacles. I'm not sure what says... New Brigadier. Card. This... It seems like this is his ranged weapon, but he gains a flesh turret if he consumes a gunner. I am ranking that he does not... Because he gains one, and there's only one that I see...
Okay.
I'm ranking that he does not have a flesh turret unless he consumes a gunner.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, we already established that.
I'm just making sure. I'm figuring out how he works. He's scaring me half to death. He's doing 2 damage right now, which is going to, in fact, hit.
Is that including the extra he has?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and that's with the tentacles.
And you impaired again.
And I'm impaired again. That's all right, because I'm just going to continue shooting him in the face. And I might want you to roll that barrel up.
Okay.
As an action.
All right.
So, let me start firing at him in the face. My next hit will deal +1 damage.
Where do I need to get the barrel? And
if you push it, it'll roll the whole way up to here.
Okay. So.
Ah, yes.
That action, I pushed.
Well, you got to be on this side. You got to step down here for that to work.
Okay.
But you could step down and then step back, so you still have cover.
Cover's actually not the best.
Cover's good for you.
I don't think I can get out of cover, right? For aiming at him. I can't get anywhere that...
No, he'll still be in cover. I hit with this, which is 4 damage coming to the fleshy gut up here.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to aim at him from being 6 away first, because then I get my green die. He still has a chance to block it. It's a hit.
It's a hit. Please don't block. Ooh, it's not doubled. Not blocked. Great. So how much damage is that?
3.
3 damage?
Yep.
To the green. Okay.
That was that. And then...
Anything else you can do? I'm out of actions. I'm just stuck here facing this guy.
I moved 1 movement. I'm not adjacent to any ally, so I can't use my super jump. I can jump over 1 adjacent cover and land on the exact opposite side, only if it's available.
No.
Is his thing worse if he's adjacent to someone?
Not necessarily, but, you know.
Okay. So then I'm going to stay with my cover.
Okay.
Because I think this cover will protect me from him.
It will.
And he's melee. So let's do their actions.
Okay. This guy's going to attack me again. He's going through the same sequence of events. He's triggering his green die, which is going to hit for 2 damage. Miss. Amazing. Which means I am not stunned this next turn, which is really big.
He takes 2
that guy
steps
moves
forward.
2. This guy's going to fire his gun at you and then check for cover. That is going to be a hit. Roll for a miss. Yes, a miss.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have a chance. I am popping back up to 3 movement. So...
He's 4 away. Is there any way I can get farther?
How much health does this guy have? 16. We're sitting right now at 3, 6, 8, 12. If we're able to do... Sheriff, we're able to do 4 damage to him this turn, we've taken out the big guy. So you might want to, like, move and vault and do your best to get
move
1,
one
2...
enemy in any direction. I'm pushing him 1 way.
Oh, you pushed him before. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. You pushed him before I could have fired, though. I need to move closer to him, so I'm actually going to follow him in.
Well, I'm going to shoot at him from being far away.
I understand, but I'm following him to do 3 damage right now. 3 damage. Okay.
Orange. I miss.
Oh,
is that orange?
Anything else?
No, that was yellow.
That was yellow?
I needed to roll orange.
You still miss. Anything else you've got? No. You could have moved, couldn't you have?
I still can move.
Well, you should have moved beforehand, because you could have went 1, 2, and vaulted and been farther away from him.
Okay.
Because then you would have rolled a green. You can't do it now. You already fired.
I can still move, though. 1,
you can move.
2, and I'm going to vault here.
Because you have 3 total movement?
For next turn, yeah.
Okay. I fired my shot. I don't have the ability to push him. I have 2 more movement left. Oh, wait. Sheer, I think I got it. I think I have it. I'm going to spend my last 2 movement to tackle. Deal a damage to any adjacent enemy and push them. Then, if their space is empty, move to it. So, shove, back, I deal a damage. 3, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16. I take him out.
3, 6, 15. Yeah, you
I
did.
take him out. We just got to kill the last ones.
Okay.
Okay.
He moves 2 steps forward towards you. 1,
Yep.
2. He's going to hit you.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He rolls a green die.
Yep, he's rolling a green. Looking for a connect. If he connects, he's then looking for a impair.
He needs to roll an orange, not a yellow.
Thank you for that catch, because that is still a hit. I am impaired again. That's not what we want. We do not want to be impaired, and I take a single damage here. So 2 and 1. And that guy is going to... You're still undercover, though.
1, 2, 3, 4 away. I'm running over 1.
That guy hasn't fired yet.
2. Oh, he hasn't.
He's got to fire. You're still undercover,
Yeah.
though. So roll to block.
Call that cocked.
Oh, 2 damage.
Okay.
Should have called it clean. You should have called it clean.
Should have. He needs
And
to
roll to see if he's going to double it.
No.
Okay.
Now,
so, you're
I'm
going to
running
run?
3 away.
You can pick up that item on the way if you step in there.
1, 2, 3. Then I'll only be 1, 2, 3 away. Which I need to be 4 away to do it.
Okay, so leave the item for now.
Yep.
Fine. I'm just going to fire my shotgun directly at...
Unless, do you have something that can reach him?
No.
Okay.
But I deal 3 damage to this green guy.
Orange.
Which is pretty
rolling
solid.
For him. I miss.
Okay.
My M1903 is really not helpful.
It's great if you're distanced.
Yeah, but
you're a sniper. You're a sniper. You need range.
I need to get
You could have picked
away.
everyone off from far away, but other than that,
okay,
you're in a bad spot. Okay, resolving again. Brigadier is going to go ahead and roll on me.
Yeah.
Green. Come on, man. Orange. 1 damage, not stunned, which is what I like. That guy's going to fire at you. You're not undercover anymore.
Undercover. No.
Oh, no.
He can take me off right now. He might.
That's
2
2 damage.
If he roll black, if he rolls successful on the black, then I'm killed.
No! You're knocked down. You're not killed yet. You're knocked down. I can get to you and stand you up, though.
Can you?
Yeah, that's the next puzzle. So, let's see here. This guy has 6 damage. Back up to the top of my turn. I start with 3. I'm going to spend 2 to go ahead and tackle and push him back 1, which is going to deal... No, I already did that, though. It's going to deal 1 damage. I'm going to fire my shotgun into his face just for that extra bonus kill. Successfully blow his head off.
Okay.
Which is wonderful.
That was 1 movement point or 2?
That was 2 movement points. So now I'm going to step 1 forward. I'm going to step 1 forward here so that I'm undercover. That guy's going to fire at me.
Yep.
Okay, but I get to dodge.
Right here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That cocked? We're going to call it cocked. No! The dice hate me. Did I just lose?
Yeah. He
Anything I can do? Oh my gosh.
We have 1 enemy.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to just progress forward for the sake of the story? Or are we trying it from 0 again?
Progress forward for the sake of the story.
For the sake of the story. We lost, listen. We lost we did the last mission 3 times. I like how challenging this is, though. Because you try to move fast, and you try to keep you on your feet, and then you still get into situations. So, let's say that I...
Defended.
Successfully defended. Amazing. Okay. So, if I made that dice roll, we are now... It's back to my action. I've got 3. I'm going to move 1, 2. I'm going to spend our last revive to stand you up at half health. So I'm still not healed.
Half health. So that's 3 because it's rounded down. I'm moving farther away. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you going to fire at him?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I'm firing at him with a green die.
I'm moving over here. It's a hit. Double it, double it, double it. Money.
Okay. 6 damage. He gets to block.
Yeah, he's gone.
No, he gets to block it.
He doesn't. He doesn't. And he doesn't get the saving grace let's move the story forward. What do we open now?
Okay.
Although we're so low on health, if this is more enemies like the last scenario was,
yeah,
we're in a bad spot.
I mean, it says you win if you kill them all.
No, it says you open, win, and then open 908. Okay, it does say win.
That's what my saving grace is.
It does say win. I will...
Give me that.
I will give you that.
Chapter complete.
I like how close to the end. You have to admit, I like how cutthroat this is. What did we get? I also love the loot cards. I'm so excited.
Chapter complete. So long, and thanks for the gas. It's over. The thing collapses to the ground, and the bodies of what were once probably his friends. For a while, none of you dare break the silence. Finally, Reyes speaks. The agency is gonna have a field trip with this one. What even was that thing? No one answers. Look, gringos, we can't afford this staring right now. Who knows when more reinforcements will come? Why would they send us here? Kumiko starts sobbing. Boris taps a hand on her shoulder. Reyes is right. We have to go. Let's take some of that poison and head back. There's not much else we can do. Indeed, there's nobody left to interrogate. Those who weren't mauled by the monster had ample time to run away through the back door, taking most of the product with them. You carefully gather a handful of unbroken vials left behind, the whole of which ends up fitting into a single box. Oh, into a single box. That sounds bad. Outside, any fire that was left burning has receded. Only the weak glow of neon lights remains to guide you back to the car. As you enter the pristine military-grade van, Hunter raises a question. None of you realized, did you? Reyes turns toward him. Realized what? That monster. It could talk. You start up one of the Soviet vans and head back to the agency in silence. Thanks for playing. Try the other route now.
Wow.
Here's your rewards. Berserk Juice Pipe Bomb Dynamite, a t-shirt, unlabeled pills, soda bottle, soda can, and tiny rocks.
Wow, the tiny rocks are the last modification we need for the machine gun.
Spread +1.
Cool. Very cool. So that's this scenario. Now, in this box, we still have a full unencountered event.
Yeah. Well, we have a full path we didn't go through.
I honestly kind of want to run it solo. I'm sort of thinking about it. If you want to see that event solo, like leave a comment, hit a like. If these videos do well enough, I'll pop that open and just go at it, right?
That's insane.
What do you think? I mean, this was fun.
I'm curious the story. You could talk.
This was fun, right?
Yeah.
Like it opened up. It's got good movement. I don't know. I find this game incredibly thematic. I can't wait to see the rest of the story. Cool. All right. Shall we say goodnight?
Thanks for watching. Whatever the case, whatever you do,
she's
remember
going to bed.
Do the important
it's like
thing.
4 a.m.
Get on, play some games.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye.